Alright everyone, I am no fan of cancel culture. You may have noticed this if you've been watching this channel for more than 10 minutes, for example. Kanye West has effectively been canceled. He deactivated his Twitter account. It does not appear that he was actually banned off the platform, so that's one thing. So maybe he comes back and continues shitposting a little bit more. It was very, very fun while it lasted. Other than posting pictures of his wife looking rather uncomfortable, everything else was, it's not offensive to me. I don't give a shit if you ramble about different ethnic groups or white people and call me a honky or something like that. I literally do not care. That being said, his shop has been taken down. He removed everything from his shop other than the swastika t-shirt. And I looked at it, it was actually real. At first I thought that it was a joke, actually. I thought that it was fake news. And so I went to Yeezy.com myself, and I figured, you know, it's probably not real. Probably somebody's making a meme. Some liberal is spreading a meme about him because, you know, they're trying to cast him off as a Nazi, which he declared himself as being, so I guess in that sense, you're fundamentally correct. But no, it was actually real, but it only lasted a day. People started bitching about it, they started contacting Shopify, etc., and getting him deplatformed. He's going to have to have a new servicer. I personally do not see the offense in having a swastika t-shirt. If you're wearing one in India, it would not be considered inappropriate, for example. So you're basically denigrating Indian culture now, aren't you? Because it would be seen as a symbol of good luck, or in China or someplace like that. In parts of Asia, it's seen as a symbol of prosperity. Ganesha, in Hindu culture, is often, for example, portrayed as having a swastika on one of his palms, or otherwise, in general. It's just a symbol of the sun wheel. It's literally, I mean, in Norse culture, it's the sun wheel. In Eastern and Southern Asia, it's a symbol of prosperity, good luck, and stuff like that. Only in European diaspora is it seen as a symbol of evil, or anything like that. And it's only seen that way because of the NSDAP. They do not appear to exist anymore. I realize that a lot of people out there believe that there are Nazis all over the place. They're like, literally, there are Nazis in the bushes, there are Nazis in the trees, there's probably Nazis in your basement. Oh my God, we're all going to die. You'd think that Hitler won the war if you listen to some of these people. They're just paranoid about it constantly. But it's literally nothing more than a symbol of prosperity and peace and things like that. The fact that it was appropriated is very, very fundamentally ironic. The appropriation of the swastika and turning it into something that was more warlike, or like a national banner of war, basically, is very ironic to me. I don't give a shit if he sells swastika t-shirts. Yeah, we're all aware of the fact of what it represents in the sense that he's selling it. He calls himself, he says, I'm a Nazi. He starts rambling about, you know, the industry Jews and stuff like that, and then he's selling a swastika t-shirt. We know what the intonation is for that particular shirt. He effectively is committing career suicide. But keep this in mind. Kanye West is worth over $1 billion. He does not give a damn. He doesn't give a shit. He can go out and buy your entire neighborhood, probably. So why would he care? I mean, he deactivates his Twitter account, you deleted his Shopify, who cares? His album sales alone are going to net him tens of millions of dollars per year minimum for the rest of time. Nobody cares. And by the way, why is this offensive? I don't understand why people take so much offense at mere symbols. There are people out there, for example, leftoids mainly, that are offended if you have the U.S. flag. Or like, you know, Thin Blue Line or something like that. You know, prisoners of war, some Veterans Foundation, the Gadsden flag. None of these symbols necessarily relate to any hateful intent whatsoever. It's a sign of support for some entity. The swastika is effectively the same. It's often used in the context of simply saying good luck. I mean, you can find Coca-Cola used to use the swastika in its ads, 100 years ago, or nearly 100 years ago. It was considered a symbol of good luck. Back at the dawn of the 20th century, the symbol was ubiquitous. In U.S. culture, not just German culture, by the way, it was a symbol of good luck. It was a symbol of prosperity. I don't believe in canceling someone, under any circumstances, really. These are the only circumstances under which somebody should be canceled and deprived of their ability to speak. They are an outright lunatic, and they've gone to an asylum. It's going to be kind of hard for them to give a stump speech now, isn't it? They are defaming someone. Okay, they're engaging in criminal behavior now. They've designed a bot, or they're spamming. Well, that's non-speech. That's the heckler's veto, effectively. It's spammy in some way. Terroristic threats. They are threatening imminent harm against another person. Okay, well then again, that's criminal in nature. Those are the only reasons. Otherwise, everyone should be able to express themselves as they fucking want. If they want to sell a swastika shirt, who gives a goddamn hell? Who cares? And there will be some people out there who say, well, the business has rights too. They've got advertisers. Okay. And you think that that kind of shirt isn't still available. It was only this one that got canceled. And that's because there was notoriety involved. He had too large an audience, and so people paid attention to it, and then they complained about it. And they said, I'm sure that Reddit forums are full of crazy shit about Yeezy at the moment. That's the only reason. Some people fly under the radar. You think you can't get a goddamn swastika shirt? I've got a meme from like 2008 of a black dude in a swastika shirt, and he's smiling and grinning and, Sieg Heiling, if I remember correctly, and thought it was hilarious. Nobody's really offended by that. It's 2025, dude. Is there really anything left that can offend us? Are we really that goddamn stupid that we're going to allow ourselves to be offended enough to run campaigns against somebody's ability to make a living? If somebody wants a swastika shirt, they're going to obtain it. The only problem is that this was Kanye West, and so he's well known. That's the only reason that he got canceled. And that appears to be what actually happened. And it's completely pointless. You're not going to stop the shirt from being produced. You're not going to stop it from being distributed. You're only stopping it from being on one particular site through one particular vendor. You've accomplished absolutely nothing other than a minor inconvenience. For a person with that kind of money, he'll just he'll buy his own factory. He'll start manufacturing, and he'll start a shipping business if he needs to. There's nothing that you can do about it. It's very, very painful and funny to see. That's about all. Peace out.